talking face. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Been around the world looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin.
What?
I mean Michelin.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Here we go, here we go. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 1918. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Fix the Bobcat, fix the Bobcat.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're gonna have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And he's caught before he can challenge for the first, so the fake doesn't work, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off play action, Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. His first throw is an interception. That is Nick Emmanwori. And the Seahawks have it as he records the first partner. I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. You're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. They're going to bring on Dixon to boot this one away. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out of the 7. Wow, great kick. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And someone steps in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Back to 60, back to 60.
Throwing here, Milrow. Escapes the pocket.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped the positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's Walker running right. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Has it on the slant. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
At their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 16. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down. So, well, there he in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field.
There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Flushed out of the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready? 19 Lions. 3.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. Come my team. 60 by 6.
They send a man in motion. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Panther 11. Here we go. Vikings. Buffalo
First down throw here from Milroe. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
The third down throw falls incomplete.
So many coaches love third down. And practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these third downs.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Play action with Rodgers. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First down, Rodgers. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Continuing to move past the 45. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll throw again. Rodgers hits him on the in route. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on fourth down. They'll go for it. Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
And those are the completions they rely on from your passing game.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again, Rodgers. Caught by 1 out of the backfield. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
319. Hey, 88.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Data run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Smith and Jigba going to motion over left. First throw for the backup now. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Darnold to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Darnold. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's loaded another one up. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Michael Dixon on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our 1st half. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down, ball at the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. Then he has it to the 42. 2 before they make the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Hey, take 26. Look at you.
First down throw by Rodgers. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they pick him off again. And the Seahawks will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Counterplay here, Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and 13. Short pass brought in. The gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
Throwing off the play fake here. He's got some mechanism holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
To the air, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
He's back to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes open, plus territory.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Firing quickly is Rodgers, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10 now. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
With these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To throw, here's Darnold. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing it again here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Connect on first, it's second down. They'll go play action. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it, drug the feet, that's a catch. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. In slow progress into enemy territory, small gain to the 48. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Milroe from the gun. This is Cox, that's Cox. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
3/4 in the books from this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry.
Ready,
All
break.
set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Oh no, the ball is loose! And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. You get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of, it looks like about 1 on 1st down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Pressure comes, Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Buying some time right. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
That's be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
On 1st down, Warren. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Warren here from the gun. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Jaron Reed on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Now to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Ready. Jackie Lions. 19 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Start the drive with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers nearing their first win of the season. Back to the line they go. It's second down. They'll go again with Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Rodgers throwing on third down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right at inside give to Warren. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Warren once more. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And save for a few moments in that opening quarter, Brock. They pitched a shutout to